1% health like he did. But no, I'll show you the cat in a bit. After my game and stuff, and I'll ready up again for my game, and I'll show you. Keep saying Holmes, yeah. Homie Genix. I hope you realize it's a beer, dude. It's a beer. It's not a water. I'm not lying to you guys. I'm not lying. I'm drinking a beer today. Because you don't know how stressful that was to pay that much money and taking care of a cat. And I'm going to be doing this until... I'm doing it for 2 weeks, you guys. Down to earth. I have to raise this cat for health for 2 weeks. So yes, I'm going to have a tiny beer. It's two weeks journey. Technically, I wanted to drink yesterday, and then I wanted to go to bed kind of early, and I was going to tell my son to go to bed early because we had to take care of the cat. But we're already doing it. We already got it. It's already good. It's golden. My son also missed the cat, and he's happy the cat's back home. My son used to help me feed the cats, but right now, with what they're going through, I kind of been like taking care of it myself and not really having my son involved because I'm not gonna lie. There was this one time I had this dog, right, that was having seizures, and it was seizuring for an hour. I told my dad, why didn't you take it to the vet? He actually took it to the backyard and he shot it in the head. So that's what type of life I lived. Is my dad, he didn't care to take care of animals. If they looked that ill enough where they weren't gonna make it, my dad would just take it in the backyard and it's over with. I don't know who else had to live this lifestyle. Please pull up because it's traumatizing living that type of way. So I'm not gonna let my son have to see that type of lifestyle. You get me? My dad's also a Scorpio. He's born in October, so I've heard a lot of those type of people have experienced death, or they're the ones causing death. So that's the lifestyle I lived, you guys. So coming from the bottom, now I'm here. So go ahead and judge me all you want, but I'm not like my dad. I'm not like my parents. And I would definitely not be like my mom and accept that behavior. I would do as much as I could to take care of the animal that I loved. And if it needed to be put down, I would rather have it being put down and with a shot, you know, a professional way, instead of just that one moment of being scared, you know, gone out of his life, like what's going on. Because animals are just like humans, you know, they can see just the same as us. And just because an animal's sick or not, they still can see what you're doing to them. And that's the scariest thing in the world. And I couldn't imagine that day how my dog felt, and there was nothing I could do about it. I was only like, 14 years old, y'all. Like, I didn't even have the money to go to the vet at that age. So I had to suffer and watch the consequences of my parents' actions. And it was disgusting. My other dog, though, my Rottweiler, he was old. He was very, very, very old. I had him since I was 8 years old, and he went to pass away, and he left the neighbors, and he went and he passed away under our neighbor's porch, and he started smelling something bad, and we took him out and we buried him in our backyard because it was supposed to be our dog, but that dog loved to hang out with our neighbors, so he passed away at the neighbor's, yes, under his porch, but the neighbor was nice to pull him out for us to be able to bury him in the backyard, but he died because of old age. So I can accept that. But if an animal is sick, you're supposed to be taking it to the vet homes. And that's crazy because you guys don't understand. Like, that's why I was scared with the dog, even. Like, because you guys, even with the dog, that probably would have been the bestest thing for that dog. Back then, you remember that Shayla? Because she was suffering, but for me, I am not that type of person. Like, I do not like end someone's life. You get me? I'm violent. Yes, I have violence in me, but not for that reason. Okay? Like, if someone's trying to hurt my kid, that I would be violent for. But not like, you know, it's just to hurt someone, not potentially anything else. You get me? All I gotta say is, you know, I protect my son. That's it. Protecting my animals. This is a weird experience I've ever been in. As in, I could have even had the dog like in a different home. I could actually pay these bills and then rehome this poor guy. But the thing is, I'm afraid about doing it as my son loves him. So, I'm gonna do what I can. I'm gonna try what I can. But I did tell the vet, like, hey, like if I have to come back in again because he's not eating and I can't do it, you get me? Then I might have to rehome this poor man. I'm not gonna lie, but I would have to rehome him in a home that someone can handle the cat. As in, you can't have any dogs, you can't have any other cats because my cat has STDs. Means it can't be around other cats because it will give it to another cat unless you don't care about your other cats. Then I feel very disappointed in you. But I had to find this out the hard way by taking him to the vet. So, like I said, even if I rehomed him or keep him for myself, Sam said we're not having any more animals. He said we're done with animals. We're not having any more cats. Not having any more dogs, no nothing. He's done. If I stay with him. If I don't stay with him though, I could have horses, I could have ducks, I could have cats, I could have everything in the world if I want. That bitch. This storm is pissing me off, dude. I'm not even fucking in it, and I'm in it. I tried to use this guitar thing to get out of the storm because it looked like it was going to move fast, but I already dropped it 2%. It's a 5 ticker. Like, I can't even live this storm down. I've been just running away from the storm the whole time. Your update, I feel like, made this storm faster or something. Yes, and you know how the cat got the STD? Because he keeps fighting with other cats. Don't let your cat outside, because if your cat's tutorial and fights with other cats and gets scratches, that's how he got it. Because he was fighting with all these cats out here. He's so tutorial. No, literally, this cat was fighting with every cat that came on my property. And it sometimes fights with my boy cat. So I know my other boy cat has STDs. So you guys don't know the struggle in my life. I have 2 cats that have STDs. My dog immune system is so strong. She is healthy. She's not sneezing. She's not coughing. Nothing. But the cats, they have it. FLIV. I do have a dog. She's outside right now. I gotta bring her back in before I leave here. What's the definition of STD? It's just like a human being. It can be cured, but it can't be cured all the way. So it can only be cured temporarily. As in, you have to take medication. Okay, like HIV, STDs from a human. You can have it cured by medication, but you still can't have sexual partners because you could still transfer that disease to anyone because it's in your system for the rest of your life. But you can still be around people. You just can't share your saliva, kiss, or any activities. It's the same thing with the cat. They literally want to get him fixed this 2 weeks, so I'm gonna pay another $200 because they want him fixed and they want him to stay inside my house. And Sam agreed. He's like, it's an inside cat now. He can't go outside. We're even gonna block off the AC so he can't even scratch to go outside. Pretty much he's not allowed to go outside anymore because he costs what he costs for himself. And Sam even told the cat, I hope you learn your lesson, cat. This is why you're so sick as you are, because you starting fights out there. Like, Holmes, I hope you learned your lesson. And he's like, I know cats can listen. They're smart. Some animals are smart, but they don't like to be smart. You get me? So, you know, that's the tough route right there. To be honest, that's the tough route. It's like the cat should know better, but, you know, if a cat wants to play dumb, it's cool. But I'm pretty sure he did learn his lesson, though, because he's just been laying around and just chilling in the house, so... I don't know, man. I know what I'm doing. That's all I know. The doctor already showed me how to do it. But he already had his medication today. So tomorrow I have to give him more. I don't know. I'm going to read the paper, but give an eye ointment and stuff for his nose. And the stuff helps clear his nose, his immune system. Because his nose was so clogged that it was starting to bleed, you guys. And I even asked the doctor that, I'm like, is his nose bleeding? He's like, no, it's just because it's really rash there because of him, you know, his cold was getting bad. So it started getting rashy, and I said, oh, I thought his nose was bleeding. But he said that it might look like this for a good while because of him, you know, with the STDs and being sick. But you guys, I didn't even know he had that. So, to be honest, I'm doing what I can. You said, please give your cat away. That's cool, Holmes. I can still give the cat away, but I would still be shamed about the fact that nobody's gonna want to take the cat when I offer to have people take the cat. You wanna know why? Because nobody wanted the fucking dog, and it ended up passing away because a lot of people lied to me in my comments, say, yeah, I'd be willing to pick it up. And then people are in my messages saying, hey, this person really wants the dog. And I go in my messages and all of a sudden they didn't reply to me. And that was messed up. So I don't want to hear it really. And yeah, I can give the dog away. I could give my cats away, yes. But you gotta understand, Holmes, the amount of money I'm paying to take care of this cat, though, is mad. Wow. It's like $1,000. I'll show you the cat right now before my game starts. No, I already thought of giving him away, but my son wants to keep him because he loves the cat. But like I said, it depends if this cat does good for the 2 weeks when I give him back to the vet, because if I go back to the vet and I hear that there's still more work to be done with that poor guy, yes, dear God, I am going to see if anybody else has the money, the time, and the bills and everything to take care of this cat better than me. Yes, I will do it. Pray to the Lord, I would do it. But I don't need people in my comments telling me to get rid of a cat and you're not even gonna fucking take it. Like, you're just wasting your breath typing that. Because unless you're gonna take the cat off my hands and help me take care of it, I might as well not be writing that, because that's just a shame to the cat. And you know, and then you're like making the cat disappointed thinking he could have a home when he can't have a home. Like, I'm not doing that to the poor guy. You wanna know why? Because I did that to my dog when I was 18. Did you know my parents legitly gave away my dog? I told my mom to watch the dog, right? My mom and dad, while I was trying to find apartments. My parents didn't believe I would do it. So they gave it away to some kids. And I got so pissed. I told my mom, why are you giving my dog to a bunch of kids? They're gonna get attached to it and they're not gonna want, no, because I'm not gonna break little kids' hearts. You know, they're gonna fall in love with the dog and I'm gonna break their hearts when I got my apartment, you get me? So I told my mom, you go back to that place and you get that dog right now. And I said, I'll live on the streets with that dog, but you're not gonna give it to a family and make them think they can have something and then they can't have it and break those little kids' hearts. We ain't doing that, Mom. We ain't doing that here. I don't care how heartless you are, but kids have a heart too, just as much as grown adults. And you know, and I was mad my mom gave it away, dude, to a bunch of kids because I wanted that dog for myself. Now, Oh, you already heard it. I was 18. I even got the paperwork, honey. I got the paperwork and my stuff of when I had my first apartment. I had the first vaccine for my dog. I had to get my dog fixed. I had to do so many things just to be what I was with that dog. And I did it. And now Taylor is over 20 years old, man. If I go look in the paperwork, just go 2008, okay? She's a 1-year-old in 2008. She is not 1 anymore. You can do the math yourself. I don't want to do it, but my dog's old, and she has a great immune system. Hey, someone spelled Taylor right. Because on Reddit, they spelled Taylor wrong. And I was like, what are you guys doing? Don't worry, guys. When my mom was in jail, she spelled Taylor wrong, too. And you guys, I'm only doing this once, okay? I'm only doing this once because he was laying there peaceful. Okay, just to show you guys the cat. But he was laying there peaceful. He used to have a bunch of stuff in his nose. But he's better now. And his eyes used to be droopy, but we already gave him medication and he's getting better. But today, before nighttime, you guys, like, as in a couple hours after I don't know, like, I'm gonna give him a syringe with water before I leave the house. I'm gonna give him a teeny water with the syringe, and then when I get home, I'm going to be feeding him by hand, by putting chop down his food with you know, the canned food. You chop it down with a little bit of water and food with it, and he can drink and eat at the same time. And that's how they told me to take care of him, to eat right now until he feels more comfortable to eat. I still am going to try to feed him, and he gets medication every day. And he's doing a lot more better. But as you can hear him, he still has the sniffles. The guy told me it's going to be a couple days before the sniffles and all that's going to clear up, because the antibiotics is what he's going to need. So, but he gave me one that I need to take once a day, not twice a day. He switched the medication because he said this one's better for him. So he did a quick switch. The cat's already leaving. I'm gonna let him leave. I don't want to upset him. I know, guys, but you gotta understand, like, I'm doing what I can and I'm paying what I can for him. But we already got the medication. It's just gonna take time. The doctor said it's going to take time for him, and plus for me understanding what he's going through, it takes time. Yes, don't upset him. Exactly. He's going to go lay down, and he's going to enjoy the air in here. But I do need to syringe him to give him a little water, because it is in Texas hot, and I do not want him to get too dehydrated. Yes, the cat is on lots of antibiotics. He had flea medication, ear medication. He got, they didn't give him shots for the worms or anything. I think they gave him, like, worm medication, but they said they didn't give him another type of shot because they found out he has STDs. Like, he's low. It's a low chance of him having STDs. As in, like, the first time they tested him, it was negative. The first time he tested him, it came out negative, okay, guys? But then the guy said he tested for free for us. He said he wanted to retest him just in case, and he did it for free. And he says he did find a little chance of low positive of STD and Limpets disease, or whatever that's called. Whatever one is with the STDs. He just has like an illness. But the guy said that he has other people that come in with their cats that have the same thing my cat has, And they live still a good long life as long as you take care of them, he said. That's what the vet said. As long as you getting your diagnose and you're getting the cat checked, you're good. Yep, the cat has STDs because he decided to go and fight with all these cats out here. All the boy cats he was fighting. He would go through my AC, you guys. I can even show you my AC. He goes through my fucking AC to go outside, and he would start fights with other cats. Probably territorial, you get me? Well, that's what happened. But yeah, no, he's already down. He's laying down. He's resting. See, he's laying right here. He doesn't want to go very far, you guys. He just got done being in the hospital, being sick. Yeah. Someone's yelling, but I don't have my mic in. But anyway, yeah, that's what happened. No, but when they first tested him, and I told you guys, the doctor said, the vet said that he was negative the first time for this stuff. He just decided to retest him, and that's what happened. But it says it's low. It says it's low, so maybe he only has a little bit of it in him. I don't know. But that's all I really know about it. Me and Sam said we're going to find out more information when we go back in 2 weeks. Because I have to pay another bill in 2 weeks. Because the guy sounds like he wants to get him fixed and keep him like an inside cat. And they told me that he's a lovely cat. That he's a friendly, lovely cat. And I already could have told you that. He even was nice to the therapist, you know. He's a really lovely cat. It's just, I don't know. I feel like he had a home before. I don't know if he sneaked out of his home or what. Felines, look, yes, that one with the L. Yes, that one. I think he has that they were saying, yes. It's on the paper, and that's what name it showed, is that, but they shortened it. They put a Leuk in it. That's what I read on the paper. I could read you the paper. I'm low, positive, depressed. For real, man. Me too, yo. STDs and cancer? No, they didn't say he had a cancer at all. They didn't say that he had cancer. They never said that. They didn't say he had cancer. He just has like some kind of disease. I'd have to read the paper to you. But he's taking all this medication, which I can also Google for myself and find out more about that medication, to be honest with y'all. That's what I did with my son's medication, and that's how I got better. When I had strep throat, I took my son's medication and I felt better. For real. Because it cures infections. All infections. As in, if I had an infection below and an infection in my throat, it was going to cure both of them. Yep, that's the type of medication my son had. Ain't that cool, guys? My son has a medication right now that cures all different infections. So if out of anything, if my son some reason gets any infections, he'll be cured. But we don't have to worry about STDs or nothing, guys. I talked to them. It does not transfer to people. It does not affect people. Yes, we got antibiotics. We have the antibiotics. He already showed me how the antibiotics and eye antibiotics work. They already showed me. As in, they sat down with me while we were standing. But we went in the back room in the vet room, and they showed me completely how to do it and how it works. He won't be because you're taking his medication. Are you guys on drugs? Because I'm going to ask you that again. I'm not talking about taking my cat's medication, Holmes. I'm talking about when I took my son's medication. And my son took that medication before I did. Because at one time he was coughing and stuff. So they gave him that medication. He also has allergy medication. My son has allergy medication. So he has that too. I don't know if it will work for me. I never tried it, but yeah. He has plenty. But my son, I don't know. Like, his allergies ain't that bad, though. But I'm glad they gave me the medication for it. Excuse me. Don't know. But anyway, if people do continue to act dumb, though, I will have to mute the comments, like I said, though. Because, yeah, I'm just not with all that. You get me? Like, I don't want to explain to you the reasons why I had to take my son's medication and how it helped me because I don't have insurance, bro. So I had to use my son's medication at that time. I don't know if you guys know, but Sam used to work in this place where we used to get insurance. And when we weren't together no more and he went to a different job, I lost all that insurance, Holmes. My son has insurance, but I do not. So it's very expensive. But this is almost gone. I got it in the actual vape store. You could do that if you didn't know. So yeah. Fuck. Just a thought to let you know. In Washington, though, they had all different styles of like vapes and stuff. Like in Washington, you could buy any type of green. Dude, the one that really shocked me with the when I used to use dabs. I used to dab. And that shit was too strong for me. Not only I would cough, not only it sometimes make me sick, I would be stuck there like this. And I'm like, no, this ain't healthy, because, you know, like, I don't need to be stuck on the couch all day, you get me? So it's too strong of a hit for me. So I quit dabs like no tomorrow. But if I remember, one of them was called Gorilla Glue. So I remember that, and I think it was indica. Actually, I don't remember. Is the child in the home with us? Why do you need to know, pedophile? Why do you need to know if my kid's here? I just said a birthday party's coming up. So what do you think he's gonna be? Sam just talked about birthday parties. Was just talking about it. We lost. Wrong controller. It's in my hand. I'm an idiot. Spacenet. I'm done with that crap. Locked up for another year, probably. I'm talking about the vaping. Probably gonna be done with this, because this is my last one. The chick needs an adult to enter something. I don't even know. Yeah, I changed the subject of my kid real quick because it's nothing to do with me being live and has nothing to do with my kid. And you're trying to make it as such. It's weird. Like we're literally gonna be going to a birthday party. Like, shut up. Like, what the is on your mind? Are we almost ready to go to the birthday party? Are we almost ready to go to the birthday party?
Yes.
Why do you me? What? What? Say what? No, I'm gonna wear my thong sandals. I don't want to wear my socks and shoes anymore. That stuff's lame as heck. I don't like wearing socks, dude. I mean, maybe to bed I have before. A couple times, but I started not being interested in doing that anymore. You've been live for hours. Where has the child ate? What do you mean? I haven't been live for hours. I just got back from the vet an hour ago. I went live this morning for an hour and then went to the vet and told you guys I was gonna go live to show you the cat, and I did. I was not even live for an hour. I mean, it's gonna be an hour, but I'm also gonna be leaving. It says that I've been live for 59 minutes, home G. I've been live for 59 minutes. You said go take a shower. I already took a shower. I just didn't brush my hair. I didn't done it up. But if you want to see me done up with my hair, sure. He does have therapy today. You could still go to birthday parties and still have a schedule to have therapy. Come on, guys, use your brain, please. I would love it. You said you've been live since 8 a.m. and you haven't talked to your kid. What do you mean? What crack are you smoking? My kid went with me to go get the cat at the vet. They said, did you finish middle school? I did, but I guess they didn't, because they're not using their mind. Imagine her at your birthday party. I mean, imagine you caring, because I'm not going to yours, so... And besides, if I wanted to be in my depressed state, I would have took that defensively, asshole. So I'm gonna want to block you. Because I've been kicked out of a birthday party from a friend before. So I took that kind of offensively. I had to block her. I think that's rude. I should be able to enjoy life just like everybody else. Okay, thank you. Like, I'm not hurting you any. Yes, my kid ate and we've already been out and we're going to a birthday party. Means he's gonna have cake. What crack are y'all smoking on? This kid's gonna be eating cake. I mean, that's not technically food, but hey, the food's gonna be with the cake, so just think, just please think. Can you guys use your brain? Or next time I'm just gonna turn off my comments every time I'm on this biatch. Like, come on, be mature. Yes, all the kids are gonna eat their food and have cake. But thank you guys. I hope you have a great day. I'm gonna log off. Because if I stayed on here any longer, as in tried to make the hour of the 49 minutes go, I'd have to have this on mute. Because people are becoming childish because I took my cat and my kid to a vet and came back and they think, oh, my kid's 10 years old, but I somehow don't feed them and I don't take care of my animals, but yet I'm showing you my vet bills and stuff. Like, I'm not a liar. I told you. I went through CPS, did the drug test. Not a fucking liar. Get off my clip. Good night. Have a great day. I'm gonna log